Well, hey folks, this is John with Ozarks Back Roads with you today. We're back out in the woods. We're at it again. We're on the mighty Tiger back here. We've brought it out with us. We've got a beautiful day going on. It's the middle of November. Just awesome weather for the middle of November, unheard of almost. We've still got a lot of leaves on the trees and a little bit of color left in some of them. We're down below Mountain Home, Arkansas. Just south of there a little ways. We're in the Ozark National Forest. We're riding some gravel roads and just along the creeks and rivers. I invite you all to come along. We're going to get the Tiger out in the woods. We're not going to let this beautiful fall day go to waste. We'll see what we can find. Stick around. All right, we'll get her in off-road here so we can get up the hill. Warning, traction control is disabled. Yeah, I hate to let a day like this go by without getting out. It may be a month or more before I get another one. I would really be disappointed if I let one slip through. Just can't do that. You got to get your priorities straight. You know, work's one thing, but a nice day to ride in the winter, well, that supersedes work. I do remember seeing this little thing. This is an old root cellar. People keep their vegetables and canned good or jarred goods in there in the winter. So there was a house place here, I'm sure, an old house. Yeah, that's cool. And there's some rock work above it there. I'm not sure what that's all about. They may have had a house place up on top there where the house was. I don't know. Man, we're going to come out on top of the world. Look at this view. Too bad there's so many trees in the way. Kind of plugging up the view, but boy, oh boy, there's some big old mountains over there. See if there's a view to be had here. Some big mountains off over here. Yeah, that's pretty sweet. We'll get some good pictures of that. That is nice. Move along, see what else we can find. Oh, here's another view right here. Somebody's got a deer stand, a hunting stand right here. This is an old house. It's got all kinds of different kind of siding on it. Asphalt siding and wood one by rough sawn oak. That's one of them that was built way back when, then it was updated and patched and added on to and over the years before it was finally abandoned. That old oak tree right there isn't no youngster either. Here's the old house place I was thinking of. It's about grown plumb over. Can't hardly see it. It's got asphalt siding on it and an old time tin roof from way back when. I guess them old roofs like that they used to have in the late 1800s, early 1900s. They evidently last forever. You see them, people still living in houses with that kind of that old galvanized tin on it. If it doesn't blow off, I guess it does last forever. Yeah, that's a pretty cool old house. What a way to spend a day in the middle of November, huh? You don't get to do this every year, I'll tell you that. It's usually cold and not fit for going outside this time of year. Here's an old house. It's stucco. It's got a little bit later, it's got the galvanized tin sheet metal roof, but it's later. They went to corrugating it like that, the corrugated tin. In the earlier 1900s, 10s and 20s, they started doing that corrugated tin. That's still a pretty old house. That'd be a cool place to live, though. A cool area. Anywhere along here would be pretty cool, I would think. Oh yeah, that's the ticket right there. That's worth the price of admission. That's nice. And there's another view. I think I better get a picture of that. We got a lot of nice color there. Some hardwoods up on top. Pretty sweet. And boy, I tell you what, it's windier than a sack of buttholes up here on top of this ridge. We better get back down on the bottom where it settles down a little bit. This looks like Little Red Riding Hood's road across the woods to Grandma's house. Just expect to see her skipping along here any minute. And the big bad wolf looking from behind one of these trees somewhere. Or some sort of a woolly booger. Whatever type of woolly booger is appropriate. Oh yeah, just gorgeous. How could you not love this? Wouldn't I rather be working than doing this? Oh, of course. We're back to Push Mountain Road. We're going to run down and take another tour through another bit of the forest along a river, a really pretty spot, several of them. So this road will take us way off into the government woods and down along a creek and up some bluffs. We ride up the sides of some bluffs. It's pretty cool. Ooh boy. We're on the side of the bluff here. It is, whew. As long as you don't look off that side, it's fine. Just look over here at all the pretty rocks. And don't look down there. I probably ought to just watch the road, but top of the bluff up there, that's pretty cool. Man, it's pretty down here. Just a perfect day. Got a little dry creek crossing here, it looks like. Smells like bluff and river, creek. Really sweet. We're right down on it right here. Right in amongst it. So far, I haven't seen any water anywhere through here. We got a river of rocks though. The rocks look like they're just flowing down through here. I'm gonna go look at this real quick. Yeah, I believe we've got a creek. It looks like it kind of sinks back down in the riverbed in that area that we just came through. It's the same creek. A lot of times they'll do that. They'll sink back down in the ground and the riverbed will be dry until it comes a pretty good rain, then it'll fill back up. I believe this Spring Creek right here according to the sign I saw back there. We'll continue on down the road here. Really nice. Really nice. Yep, here's some old River Bluff right here. Carved out a few days ago. Too bad rocks can't talk. Can you imagine the stories they'd have? Tell you what they've seen in their life. Well, it all started when I was just a little magma. And I cooled slowly and got really hard. And I was sitting here, and then the water came and ate away at me for 12 million years. And the water kept going up farther and farther and deeper, and I kept getting higher and higher up on top of this bluff. And then you come along and you wanted to hear me talk like a rock. And that's my story. But did you see anything cool along the way? Oh, I don't know. Let's see. Mankind came along. Before that, there was, not mankind, and it was peaceful and serene. Nature was balanced. The earth was clean. The air was pure. The water was pure. And like I said, then came mankind, and well, it just all turned to shit. There's kind of a nice view see a little bit across the way there. And the creek's down there in the bottom of that somewhere. Pretty sweet. We're probably not too far out of Big Flat at this point. Boy, I hope we can beat the traffic in Big Flat and get through there before they let out after work. I'm really not into traffic in them big cities. And there's a view off over the tops of some of the ridges. Not too shabby at all. Well, we're here. This is downtown Big Flat right here. This is the main business district. So we'll take a ride through the main business. There's City Hall right there. And then there's an old business or two here that's somebody's house. Another little house maybe needs the roof fixed. And then this is the city limit. So we'll turn around and go back through again in case you missed any of that. And they got a fire department and then the schoolhouse right here. Looks like an old general store that's shut down maybe. That's the school gymnasium. That's pretty cool. That old block or rock work there. That's a big building. Probably built a few years ago. There's an old building that's abandoned. Not sure what that is. City Hall again. They're still in business. McCoy lives there in that house. Oh, this is the city limits on the other side here. And what is this building? This is interesting. Big Flat Senior Center. If you're a senior, you can go in there. Huh, that's kind of neat. Well, folks, I appreciate y'all hanging out with me. We got to ride around in the woods on a beautiful day in November. We took the Tiger for a pretty good ride today. Saw some beautiful country. I hope you saw something you liked. It warmed up nice. I had way too many clothes on. I got hotter than your best friend's sister, so I had to start shedding my clothes, but I got through it all right. We're gonna mount up on the Tiger and see if we can get back to the world headquarters now. We're gonna have a pretty good tailwind. It ought to be a quick trip. I invite y'all to come back and see me. We'll go somewhere and do something else. Till I catch up with you again, y'all take care of yourselves. We'll catch you next time.